Goat!
Couple minutes left.
I love seeing the people line the track side looking scared. They should. Especially the lady in red that looks like she's definitely edging away.
And that is time. All drivers, you've done an excellent job. But it is now time to leave the track. It is time for the driver's brief.
Let's see if I can park here first.
Well done. Okay, all drivers, please clear the track as we get ready for the driver's brief. Please go ahead and send me your fastest times if you do not see them, RF2LA server.
Oh, they're here. Hold on. There is one.
Just hoping for a top 20 tonight.
Yeah, that's feasible. Yeah, I'll take that.
I think just a finish rather than a top 20.
Well, we're 20, Mickey.
Do those times have to be
Yeah,
done
but
today
I
or
want to finish.
any
can
time during
be-
the week?
Whatever your fastest time is, if it is not showing on the records page in RF2LA, please send it to me.
What you can do, Ross, is move it to the next session. So all of the times from right now, from this session, they can be recorded. That can help that situation a bit.
Hang on.
I mean, there's 6 only, so it's not
6 what?
6 times that we posted on this session.
All right. Straight to race.
Nope, next session. Where am I?
So it's not like the Saturday race where you put in your time all week long, right?
Correct.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh.
stop on Friday, about 24 hours before we're gonna.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't do one now. I did it yesterday, or the day before.
That's fine. I mean, like
That's
as far
okay.
as there is one before Friday.
No. I mean for tonight.
Oh yeah. Tonight is up to here.
Right. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I'm going to quickly run through the brief as it's switching over and all this. Thank you for coming to the MNRL Targa Florio, the 2 laps of Targa Florio. We are on an accelerated timing. I hope it worked out, but we're supposed to be starting at 2:30, and it should end around close to sunset. So that's fun. Please stay on Discord for the duration of the event. You do not have to talk, but make sure that you can listen. And during qualifying, well, there's no qualifying. During the race, make sure messages are kept very short to just whatever emergency essential things are required. Driver aids, as usual, clutch only, lift and blip, that's all you get. The race length, of course, like I mentioned, is 2 laps. So the race should be around, I'm going to guess, 90-ish minutes to complete. There are no compulsory stops. Most of the cars should be able to make it the full distance without stopping, but there are a few. And of course, there are options for tires. And I mean, if you happen to have damage somehow, you can always repair that. The starting procedure, it's a little different from VWSC because there aren't as many cars here and we can just get ripping right away. You will see as you go around the first few turns, there will be a short straight with a white fence on the side to the right, and there is a kilometer marker there that says 1. Once you cross that, you can proceed on at race pace. So up until that point, I asked that the leader hold at about no more than 60 kilometers per hour as we're making our way over there, and just line up single file, and no weaving or any crazy things or anything like that. We'll just be nice and orderly. Just take off as the car ahead beside you goes on, and zip your way into a single file line, and we will make our way up to that 1 kilometer mark, and that's where you can proceed. Okay. The orange zone is basically the next 3 turns past that. There's kind of a walled area. It's actually the where the official race, about where the official race starts. Honestly, not sure we have too much to worry about for the orange zone, but it will be reviewed anyway, should there be any craziness. The race is not won in turn 1, but it absolutely here can be lost. Track limits, well, you probably found a few of them. They're not, they're a little bit looser on this one, just because there aren't really many places where you can get away with it. But I mean, per usual, you want to keep at least 1 tire on the racing surface at all times. For pit entry and exit, if you haven't been on pit road, I recommend doing it at least once here during warm up, and just in case you have to get in there. It's very sharp. It's right. I think the cutoff is right before the start finish line. You have to hard left, and you kind of go up on that little plateau pavilion area, and it's the stops are to the left and the right, so be ready to look out for that. I do recommend that we have auto headlights and wipers on. Wipers won't be an issue, but headlights probably will be, so make sure you have those mapped, or just turn your headlights on and be covered for that. I don't imagine we'll have blue flags, but if we do, maybe if there's a disconnect or something, somebody came back in. Same rules as always. You basically are racing as normal, but the blue flagged driver may not take a defensive line against the passing car. CMS Golden Rule of Racing, of course, if you gain an advantage through contact or through shortcutting, please negate that and redress, and things should go on without incident. But if you feel that you have been taken advantage of, or things are against competition, you may file an IRR. The link for that server is on the Discord. I don't believe there are any penalties for this one. I believe they've all been served as of the last race. I did not see any postings from John, so I think we should be good there. As we go through, if you get stuck, which certainly can happen here, Control-Alt-Delete, it will send you back to the beginning, which will be painful for you, but you at least have a chance to finish the race. Hitting escape, of course, means it's all over. That's pretty much it. We're going to, I'm going to go ahead and let you go out. We're not going to do a pit box check per se, but I will recommend that everyone go out and just check their pit stall to see where you're at as I go in and I organize the positions. Any questions, by the way?
Yeah. How many pit stalls are here?
25.
Yeah, so we'll be covered. Should be covered. And regarding just kind of a director's admin's note here as we're going through, I'm not going to tell you how to race, but I will recommend drivers be conscious of those you're around, weaknesses and strengths as you're seeing cars in front of and behind you, just to avoid any unnecessary incidents like that. But we weren't too bad off 2 years ago with cars. Certainly look out for cars that are stuck or broken anywhere. I know that this is a big track and calling something out in a particular area is difficult. You could even say sector numbers if that helps, if you have an idea of where you are. You feel like it's like truly blocked like that.
Pit stall right on the left. Which one?
Yeah, they're
As soon as I crossed the
right
line, it showed up.
Problem is, our guys are blending in perfectly to the surroundings.
Yeah, there are. I think that was a problem last time too.
Yeah. No, yes, that's true. That's correct.
Yeah, we need to clear the pit lane.
Yeah.
That's not how it worked.
Please leave the pit lane now.
Let's see.
93 seconds for a set of tires. That Porsche takes 75.
Oh boy, this.
Yeah, you have less, 33 liters less. That's what.
Day, you are on pole. Congratulations. You insane person.
Thank you. One thing, I don't have a speedometer, so I will do my best to hit 60.
It's a very, yeah, it's a very short formation, not even like distance.
What's with all the flash photography?
Number 2.
Yeah, they're blinding us.
Daniel Kirby. Santiago.
We have time for a quick Russian break.
Yes. So we can go back. Somebody shout out to me what the current time is on the server.
10:07.
Thank you.
You looking for that 1 kilometer board, Oliver?
I am.
Yeah, me too. Do you think that there on that? That's it.
Go Castro.
Okay, let's see where I can pass you.
So that 1 kilometer marker, that's before the start finish line, correct?
Yeah, it's that stone. Did Diego Castro leave?
Sorry, Oliver. I haven't followed a Div 3 car.
Yeah, and that time I crashed at the second village.
George, the name of that village is?
Which one?
The second.
The second one with the 2 hairpin with the hay bales on the outside.
So the first one is Cerda. The second one is which one? I don't remember. The third one is Colesano.
No, Alfreda.
I have problems seeing the second set of hay bales. I always get in too fast.
Oscar Dancourt.
Ouch.
Wait, is Tom Lane in?
Yeah.
Sorry, Oliver.
How did that happen?
He got a lap in?
Guess so. Well, he did before.
Oh.
Oscar Dancourt. Bell, bottom. We seem to have a couple extras that are on here that aren't here.
No.
Must have been. Minutes to go, is that it?
5:58. 5:55.
Hunter, what was yours? 444. Brooks here. Yes, he is.
Yep.
I am here, man.
Brett Monster's in the house.
Woohoo!
No disputada.
We have a Brett book site.
JT Tammy. Wait, did JT beat George?
Yeah.
Not
Right. I thought you had a really good time before.
George had a problem.
Yeah, in the second lap that was fast one, it just I flipped the car. So.
Like doing that, the wooden posts, they're not too bad. It's the concrete block.
I actually don't like the wooden posts. The concrete blocks I can see easier.
The wooden. Yeah. Ba-dum.
I haven't hit one
Yeah.
of those kilometer markers. Are they still rock solid like they used to be?
I don't think so.
They're pretty solid, but not rock solid.
Oh, yeah, in the old days, it would just destroy your
Same thing
race.
as the black and white stones. They're not rock solid as they used to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
the concrete post. The beginning of the walls, they're with the little white and black stripes. Those don't move.
Oh yeah, they're nice and solid.
Tom Mountjoy. All right.
what happened?
There
What
you
I
are.
didn't do it.
Yeah, he's
She said I could do it.
James Bowder doesn't.
I don't see him on here.
Some stuff. Lying about his times.
Photoshop him.
Photoshop.
He can get away with them though.
That puts you just behind Tom Lane in front of Juvenile.
Two minutes, Ross.
How much?
Yep.
What happened?
Where's Jerry Chen? Yep, there you are. Gallagher. Okay.
Are we done?
Well, I have to actually do it. Where is the thing? Nope, it's not kill. For some reason.
Mark it.
Okay, everyone should be now assigned to where they should be.
You got 21 positions and 20 drivers.
I would
Minute
say
30.
15.
Well, the last one you shouldn't have to set. It should automatically set
That's
itself.
fine. Yeah. The guy who is not in there is gonna be automatically put like at the back, I think.
no. Okay.
15. That's just. Just chilling back.
So this lineup's the official lineup here?
Should be, yeah.
It hasn't changed for me.
Okay.
I'm still looking at the
Oh,
original one.
wow. I'm in 14th? How does
No,
that work?
it hasn't changed. You have Becky on the pole. It's supposed to be Oliver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like to know where I am.
You can read it. You're at 19th place.
Yeah, it'll change when you change sessions.
Oh,
but
okay. I
chat.
just want to know who's behind me, mainly.
Just look at the chat and you'll see.
Oh, right. Thanks.
You mentioning that to gloat or?
That
Who,
he's in
me?
a different car now, but that's
No. I want to know who's behind me so I
that's
can let him
fine,
through.
Tom. You can be ahead. I think it's just the end of the word.
Holy crap! Yeah. 94 seconds.
It's gonna switch.
Yep.
George, good luck doing that on Saturday.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to I have to make a script or something or script that stuff before, and I'm not gonna do it on a warm up. I think I'm gonna start already doing it on qualifying. I probably put like everybody on the server by 10 minutes before qualifying, or else they start last or something.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah.
can do it way earlier because you'll already have all the data before we even start from the week, right?
You tell people they're not allowed to post any times once the server's reset, so you can.
I think you said Friday is when it's over.
45 seconds.
Oh,
No. He has put me into a very, very weird spot. Maybe synchronizing. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, it started over once already.
Okay.
wondering why. Make sure you've got enough fuel to do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, it puts us very weird.
30 seconds. Remember, look for the 1 kilometer pylon, cement pylon on the right-hand side.
Did you want us to maintain this gap?
About a car length.
And that pylon shows up after the start finish line, right?
Correct. Yeah, it's a few kilometers.
It's about a kilometer off the.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, this is kind of weird.
Let's have some fun, dudes.
Good
Good
luck,
luck.
everyone.
Headlights on.
I'd recommend it.
Oh, that's nice. At least it puts us on simplified.
Pylon does go up kind of quick.
It's right where there's a road that goes off to the right, down the level.
Be about right here when it comes to this white. That's it. Going by it now.
Yeehaw!
Blockage.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Careful, Oliver.
Oh!
All right, Craig, bring it home. Woohoo! Wow. All right. Well done, everybody. That was a hell of a show. Everyone's exhausted, I'm sure.
And depressed.
Congrats to the winners. Tom Lane, who was chased valiantly by John Uyon. Santiago Dancourt for the Div 1-2 AMs. Myself for the Div 3. And Oliver Day for Div 3 AM, even though you were controlling that race up until you had an Oliver Day.
I was hoping there was going to be one more.
Hey.
One more what?
One more Oliver Day.
A quarter in the second lap, the heel on my right shoe came off, but it didn't came off entirely. It came off at an angle, so each time it was blipping or anything, it would move, and my foot would move, and I crashed a couple of times during the last lap. I was third at a certain point.
Yeah, you're coming up through there. We both dinged that attenzione wall.
Yeah, I couldn't see nothing. You were, I was too close to you.
Yeah, I was waiting to try and give you room when I'd see an opportunity for a dive. I think it worked out all right though.
Yeah. The fun one was, I think it was John who was pointing backward, and Alfredo went right and I went left, and he must have gotten scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna hit me head on, but missed it somehow. That was nice. And then I was able to recover.
Wait, you guys spun too? Like you had a spin and you still like had that huge up pace?
Well, Santiago must have lost it somewhere because he was far away. I was slowly eating the gap, but my shoe at a certain point just went left and my right foot went right.
I went off a cliff.
Badang.
Was that second lap? Because I saw that you were not far behind me.
Yeah. I clipped one of those like small little sign things that are like a foot and a half tall, and that
reflectors.
It knocked me off, and I went off down a hill. I couldn't get back up the hill.
I saw that. You came straight off and I saw a pirouette. And then I had you in my view for like, what, 30 minutes we went up there?
Something like that.
I was
Need a
hoping that I'm
picture
going to
of
get the
JT's
slipstream.
roadblock on the bridge.
That was hilarious.
Was that
That's one
lap
way to,
one?
if you spin out, that'll keep everybody from passing you.
Yeah, and it was like both me and Brian stopped there just waiting for JT to do a 3.2.
I thought there was enough room in front of
There
my
was-
nose because a great Porsche came through.
Yeah, the Porsche was
The
smaller.
Porsche
It
can-
fit through there.
It probably went under you.
So Brian and George just come to a complete stop on both sides. So they wait for me to do like a 4-point turn.
Oh boy. Yeah, Alfredo, that was fun.
Hey, put in your fastest lap for Saturday. Not that it's gonna matter anyways.
I thought you were going to give me a chance there at the end with that white Shelby, but Ross, you took off again.
Yeah, you guys You guys caught up very quickly. Like I know I was kind of taking it a little bit easy because I just didn't want to totally throw it away. But man, you closed that gap like it was nothing. It was like 40 seconds. That was with the JT thing, and all of a sudden it was like Oscar, you, I can't remember
Oliver.
who's beat
Oliver.
Oliver. Yeah,
Oliver would have been in front of me, but he wrecked right there at the last turn.
and Don Hunter was in that group for a while too.
Oscar was just so slow at the beginning.
Brian, you did one of the things I did when I was practicing coming down the hill on lap 1. You went a bit wide, went up that hill, and then down the hill, skipping the corner.
I thought I was going to pass you in the air.
You almost did. It was
Oh
the
my God, I
landing that
caught.
screwed you up.
I picked that spot exactly. Are you talking about this?
I was embarrassed.
Yeah, I was right behind you there, Ross, for a while, and then I hit that damn hotel or whatever, and that kind of ruined everything for a while.
I saw that, and I'm like, oh no, I hate getting caught on crap in that area. That was at Kappa, whatever town that is, second one.
Yes, Ross.
Yeah,
That's it.
second one. Somebody, I think it was, who was it that ran into me? It's like, shit, I had nowhere to go.
Freaking Duke boys in it over here, Brian.
Yeah. There's a little bit I call the labyrinth. It's between two grass wall, and then there's a lot of trees also. I liked a lot, and I did well both lap. Zoom. I
Hey,
caught
Jerry, how did you feel back there?
What happened to Becky?
Is Jerry here?
Probably fell asleep.
Yeah, I'm here, George.
How did you feel there? You and I, it was just like what, a minute difference? Less than that?
About 30 seconds at the end of the first lap, and then I just my rear tires were gone, so I backed it off because I was gonna die.
No, I had tires. I just cannot find the fucking speed that these guys. I was like so depressed when I was like at the first about halfway when I lost Brian. I was just you know, like thinking my life, and I said like what am I doing in this league? I'm like just so off the pace. It's like I need to go to like a different place to go race. It's like what am I fucking doing? It's like I was like pushing so hard, and then everybody was just opening gaps, and I'm like I'm making no mistakes. It's just there's nothing else I can do.
You can't push. When I tried to push at the end of the second lap,
It's just yeah. I mean, I think when it was following JT, who I thought he had very good pace, we were still both of us losing time to the people ahead of us. So it's like,
That'd be my rear tires.
I had what, 91 in the front and 83 in the rear.
and it's like back in the day, I remember there were so many DNFs, but now like not even DNFs. So like people are fast, consistent, and not crashing.
Yeah, but there was 4 DNF.
What's that?
There was 4 DNF.
No, 2 of them were connection issues, so that's not a legitimate DNF.
Okay,
So that's for that pace up front and no DNF. That's like ridiculous.
But I passed Becky. She was backed up on something.
No, that's what I'm saying is like that. There were errors, like you said that you saw John pirouetted. Who was it? Oliver had an issue. Oscar had an issue, and they're still like so far ahead. So like, if like you didn't have an issue, what like lightning lap time are gonna be those? It's like 36 minutes.
38, but the picture you just put on is the second hairpin in the second village. Or it's the first?
No, that's not the one where you got stuck.
I didn't get stuck. I just hit straight. Ah, yeah. That's the first one, and there's another one later on.
Trying to find the moment when JT gets. Man, you're slinging that thing through the
Oh, he
through the
was.
switchbacks.
If
Yeah,
you
he-
do it just right, the tires light up to rotate the car perfectly into the next corner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where.
I
Oh
can
no.
confirm that it was.
So not at a bridge. That was the.
Yeah, it's where you're going over a bridge and the railing transfers to brick, but the problem is the brick sticks out an extra like foot or so into the road. Like
can
the
totally
rail
see that.
doesn't match.
Yeah. That little bridge. Yeah, there's two like that. That must have hurt.
Oh god, yeah.
There you go. There's
Oh, wow.
Brian and George.
Oh, you're posting the moment where Brian and I are just stopped behind you. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Damn it, why did Becky have the disco? I needed my tug. Where were the Lotus?
Jerry.
There was no way we could fit there. Like from that gap that you had in front of you, there's no way the Ferrari was fitting through there. I saw it and I said like, no, we can't fit.
Of course not. A Ferrari's a pig.
Yeah, it was. I felt like it was pretty big in this.
Nice hubcaps though, JT.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Just
Oh, there it is.
biding our
There's
time.
no fucking place.
I would have called the corner number, but I had no fucking idea.
Yeah, 172.
I'm just like track block.
Track.
Wherever you are, caution, track block.
Ah, shit. I need new shoes. I gotta buy shoes.
Oh man, I'm Gandalf.
Gandalf?
You shall not pass.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg.
Look at that
Which
interior though.
which section is this? I don't remember that. It's not
It's
a bridge. Why is there a
No,
wall there and
it's
nothing
right
around?
after the switchbacks where the pink bushes are.
It's quite early on.
The
Okay.
downhill right-hander hairpin.
There's
No, but
there's a gully
why is
there.
there a wall
There's a,
on both sides? And
there's a
which-
gully. You can see it
Yeah.
on the left side.
Oh,
There's
I see. There's a
Yeah,
drop.
it's a small little like a ditch.
Oh,
John, it's to catch idiots out like me.
Did
I
anybody
was gonna
kill the?
say they could go around the walls. There's a railing, but or
Oh,
Arco, but yeah,
Trust
that's why
me,
there's
John,
a
we thought about it. We were there for 15 seconds, Brian and I, thinking all the scenarios. There was no place for us to move.
I would have loved had the railing, been level with the brick. That would have been swell.
I killed a lot of.
There you go.
It's not that bad, but yeah.
I killed a lot of people. When I went off, at a certain point, there were 5 or 6 standing, and I just went over the wall.
And the Ferrari looks like it's fun to drive here.
Not at all. I didn't have a lot of fun, but I mean it was fun on its own way. But it I don't know. I felt it was.
Watching.
It looked like you were doing fine when you were just braking when I was braking because you have better brakes, so you would make the corner.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was always taking behind. The plan was I'm gonna stay behind you, and then I'm gonna go in on the straight, slipstream you, and then finish it off. But it didn't work out because I made just a tiny bit of mistake there on the downhill after the before the straight, before the third town. and I hit exactly that separator between the wall and the brick wall and the outside. So
You can see our tire mark, Ross.
Yep. Telltale sign.
Bonk, bonk.
who was the number 3 Ferrari? Who was
What
the
happened?
Hunter.
What happened to Scar?
disconnect?
Disconnect.
What was the 30 Ferrari? Who was it on that one?
Don Hunter. He reeled me in like I was a guppy.
Yeah, I saw him. He made a mistake on the second turn, the first lap, and I was like, "Oh, finally somebody to race." And I was like, "No."
Yeah, he's right up my butt.
That cart, they must have put it there with a lift truck.
Oh, Brett finished just behind you.
Yeah, yeah.
Brett and Brian. Okay, so they were all very close.
Yeah, I passed him on the straight, and it was terrifying, even though we were only going straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems that there was a very close there. Ross, Brett, Brian, Oliver, Dawn. They were all very close together. And then the other group was, and Oscar. And then it was just JT and me. And then it was Jerry alone, John alone, and then Greg alone. And Tom Lane was like 2 minutes.
Tom Lane was flying.
Yeah.
It's pretty fast and consistent.
I had a bunch of contact.
And Santiago.
Yeah, vehicle contact.
Hey, I'm at the bottom. Go me. That's usually not how that works.
Well, just a repeat on Saturday. That would do points wise. So sometimes you just need to suck it up and collect the points.
Wow, I'm third place.
I had 7 contact with people. I know I tapped. Oh, I know where it happened. When I passed Alfredo, going down a hill toward one of the switchback.
With the most destroyed contact was JT.
Should have started it at 3:00.
It was pretty good at the end, like where Greg was, and I was watching Greg go through the last section. It was pretty beautiful.
It was very nice. I just wish it would have been
just 1 hour.
I think you needed to do it 5x, Ross. You just kept changing it from your original numbers because George got into your head, I think.
Oh.
No contact with the wall at all.
What's that? Tom Lane? Tom
No,
Lane
you.
got it. Tom Lane got overall.
Where do you see this incidents chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ross, no contact at all.
I did 9.
Yeah, bullshit. That's.
Well, I definitely hit a wall. And then I rolled over.
You rolled over?
You rolled?
No, I rolled over some of the little reflectors that our Div 1 and 2 friends were throwing around onto the track.
They pulled me off the road at a certain point.
I wonder what those are called actually. They're not bollards, I'm sure.
Santiago had to drive through penalty.
Yeah, he jumped the start, I think.
I did 25 seconds. See, this is where the point where those penalties don't matter.
Oh man.
So you were stuck there in the wall, and then Brian hit you.
Yep.
I believe that's what happened.
There you go.
The village is a magnet. Oh yes.
Oh boy.
Knocked his license plate off.
That's a target fixation, I guess.
Well, it's also
red,
blind corner.
red car.
Oliver Day's coming through and sees it happen and is very excited.
Who was the other Ferrari that hit that house?
That was Don. He was
Oh,
he
it's
was all
done.
over me. Holy crap! Was
oh, and Brian hit him too after. Wow.
Yeah, katlatlaw.
man. These Vista shots. Ah, pretty good. Just an amazing track. Oh, Oliver off track. Oliver in the wall, man.
It's a very nice track, but it's tiny bit too long, I think.
Well, it's what it's the shorter version of it.
Yeah. It's
They
just
used
like
to
never ends.
70 kilometers. They used to do like 94 or something like that.
300, the big one. So it was like all the round of Sicily. 90 is the middle circuit, the medium circuit, I guess.
So the whole race was one lap, like a rally stage.
I think it was. No, it was 2 laps. 2 laps of Sicily.
No.
Ah.
Oh, Oliver. Off and into the wall. Brian's watching it happen.
That was kind of funny. We're just going along the mountain pass or whatever, and just going through this bend, and parked up on the hill, perpendicular to us, is Oliver, just waiting to rejoin.
Mm-hmm.
What movie is the passing car that Kirby posted?
Can't remember.
Never saw that. But they're driving nice cars.
Well, at least my 2 laps were close enough to put me at the top as most consistent.
Okay. Just in the middle of the
Oh, Scar.
Despite all the hits.
I was when you're following someone, it's different than when you're practicing alone. The first hit I got was early in the first lap. Somebody ran over some dirt, and I saw nothing. I lost the road.
Couldn't even break the 41 barrier.
Scar was gonna win that thing.
Let's cross down traffic.
Wow, look at the tire wear. JT Tammy, 12% per lap.
Oliver beat me though.
Yeah.
We see that.
But yeah, literally, so much of the track is just first gear for me, so the tires slide up easy.
Well, it depends on how you
Yeah.
steer the car, right? I heard it.
I modified the gear so it would be second and third all the time.
27 at the back, Oliver Day. Jesus.
I did break the rear suspension, so it was sliding around a lot more than it would
Yeah,
normally
I was gonna
slide.
say that's not normal. Yeah. But
Ross
Tammy
and
finished it, so with that tire wear, holy cow.
Ross and Jerry, 10, 11%. Jesus. Okay, so now a lot of that stuff makes sense because the cars are basically very loose. To get like a lot of 10%, it's like that's a lot of sliding. You can get on the throttle and the car rotates. I was thinking if the do these cars have handbrake? I don't remember. I think they do, right?
Some people
No,
are
they
using
don't.
them.
They
I
Yeah.
mean, not in the menu.
Yes, they do.
They do. Okay, I was thinking like if it is actually like one way to fucking do it. So you just clutch in. So clutch in, pull the handbrake. That's gonna turn the car perfectly.
I need it for the
Um,
U-turn
Porsche
corners.
doesn't have it though.
No, it does not.
You got to use it like very carefully because it's
Porsche does not.
if you pull it too hard, you're just gonna die. I only used it a little bit at the hairpins just to get
Yeah, and they have
in the rotate.
yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't. I only pulled about 10%. Like when I was testing, if I pull it 100%, you just die.
Well,
the,
your
the back
car
end,
was also
the back end
probably
goes
like
over the front.
your car was also probably like I don't know, like rotating much better too.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah. I
yeah.
had it set up so
Like,
off
how much?
throttle I could just turn in, and the back end
Like
would
how
slide.
much were you turning the wheel on the hairpin?
Not a lot. Yeah, it was.
Like
I
to
would just lift
me,
off and I would lift off and turn in at the hairpin, and the back end would slide, and then I'd do a little half drift, and then just power out. Yeah.
so for me, in the hairpins, it's about 180 to 210 degrees of steering angle for the car to steer. So I basically put my right hand on the like 9 o'clock of the wheel, and then I just turn like a fucking truck driver for one entire turn. This is how the car turns. It's just like full on the gas too, and it's just like, all right, somehow it's gonna turn.
You're doing what is that? Euro Truck Simulator.
Yeah, the Euro truck. Exactly.
Well, no, I got some angle coming in. Nice picture.
I was completely fully turned with off throttle.
Yeah, I was seeing
It was still. I had to go so slow. I felt bad for you and Brian.
It was pretty cool. The like being behind you. That gave me like kind of put my mind aside and actually enjoyed the show because like every hairpin or every like small little turn, you were just breaking the brakes loose and you were putting a huge like huge like black strips at the back. Yeah, I said this is awesome.
It's the only one the thing does.
Okay, I know tires. But I was wondering if you were doing it on purpose because you were enjoying it, or you were just doing a show. And then I figured out that's how you were driving the car.
It's that or it plows.
All our cars, we need to reshell them. They're
Yeah,
like
they've been injured.
So, with that in hand, that's going to be very interesting on Saturday with one more lap to see what's going to happen.
we're gonna be fucking tired.
But I'm talking about more tire wear pace.
Oh crap!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a George and move my brake bias forward. 'Cause, like
Oh.
I have to do a third lap with that kind of tire where I'm gonna die.
Can I get more rear brake bias?
How much did you have it, Jerry?
The minimum 60/40, which is the minimum I could move it to the rear.
Holy shit, man!
So I was using the brakes to get the nose in, then come off the brakes and the throttle, and then the back end would slide out, and I do a little drift and power down.
Fuck, man, that's expensive. You had that, so you had the rear stiff.
Yeah, I had a lot of roll bar, I think. Yeah.
Crazy. Like in a track like this, like to have the confidence to just have the car just slide like this.
Well, it was so much fun. I didn't want to change it. It was just so much fun drifting it.
So the thing is, I think it's great fun if I remember most of the corners and my break points. I have a lot of pace. Like when I had JT, and then I knew like his pace, then I said, okay, I can put my braking points correctly, and I can put my line correctly. So I had more pace. But once I'm alone, then I always think of going a little bit deeper, and then it's just, yeah.
Not obeying.
Yeah.
Well, that was cool. I'm gonna go rush.
Just
Have a good night, folks.
Yep.
see ya.
See you guys.
Man.
So nobody escaped without any damage. Apparently, everybody scraped the wall somewhere.
Yep. I don't think it was no wall. I've never seen anybody finish without contact.
All right, off to dinner.
Dinner.
See you guys on Saturday.
Yeah,
See you,
same.
Jerry. It's gonna be an
Hey,
interesting
Jerry.
race on Saturday.
Bye.
And I feel that puts though you're questioning yourself as a pro, Ross, to rest.
Negative.
Well, you can keep going and singing the same old song, but
It helps when everyone in front of you dies, which is mostly how I've been able to have success.
I
I
don't
kind of
think
Mr.
everybody.
Magoo my way into these positions.
I don't think everybody died in front of you.
I was probably 12, and people started dropping off, either DNFing or dropping out, or having issues.
I don't know. Your fastest lap is on par with all of the people you were battling there in the.
My fastest lap, which was still in the 40s.
Correct. 40:16. So that was faster than let's see, Brett faster. Oh, Don Hunter had actually wait a minute. Oliver Day had actually a very fast lap, 39:57. So that was the accident, I believe, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he was still turning 39s after he crashed.
Are these lap times any good for qualification?
Yes, they are.
They are all right.
Definitely,
I went faster. I
Yeah,
went
there's
faster
no
than
way.
my qualifying time.
I'm gonna use that one for mine because.
John, you
Although,
and Santiago are just playing pong with the walls coming down through that third sector.
Yeah. We were really close finishing second lap. I think he backed off a little bit. Maybe thinking, different divisions. Didn't want to challenge or something. I don't know.
what was Brian Hall's fastest? 40.07. So this hasn't been updated. Man, stupid thing update.
I think the whole trick at this track is remembering the tricky corners. dangerous
Yeah, I
corners.
do that.
Because there are a few sneaky ones that are actually no traffic signs, and they are some sharp turns that there should have been a sign, but they didn't put it there.
Someone
I
knocked him down.
doubt in real life it was like that,
Yeah,
like
but
a death
it's also
trap.
pays. It's also pays because I remember the corners. They just don't have pace. It's just difference of that too. So
Yeah.
it's like because if you gain on every corner entry corner exit about a second, just how you make a minute by the end of the
Even if you are a tenth faster, you make a lot of time.
per corner. You mean?
Per corner, yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming you don't hit later on and lose all that time, hit the wall or whatever.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's almost impossible to not touch anything on this track, especially after 2 laps.
This
Somebody does it after 3 laps.
That would be pretty rare, I would say.
Well, they used to be able to go 11 without hitting anything.
Well, that is the difference between real life and sim. We don't have that much fear in the sim. That's the
10,
problem.
10. Not in real life. It was 10 laps. That's
Drifting Jerry.
based on the rules that you implement, right? If you had like 200% damage, for example, where like one hit, you DNF.
This was at 50%,
Yeah, the situation would have been very different.
which I think is what we did for VWSC in 1971.
I don't think so. I think it was 100 at the
Yeah,
time.
I think we lowered it for this.
75, yeah, but we used 100 at the time. The implementation of 75 across the board came in 2022 after John tried foul gazillion times.
Yes. Gazillion times, but yeah, pretty much.
I mean, this lap that I did, I don't think it improves the situation because, like, I am now still behind JT. Actually, can be a good one. I'm behind JT and Kyle Vessa. It's interesting. And I'm ahead of Neil Wood and Oliver Day on his Porsche. That's interesting. But this would mean it's pole position for Division 3 AMS. 32nd place. Is this the lowest qualifier for a division?
That's supposed to be top class.
No, I mean, I'm saying like I'm trying to see if the Division 1 and 2 AMP
Probably.
qualifier is higher than me, and yes, there is.
It should be.
Why it should be?
Because the Division 1 and 2 cars, for the most part, are quicker.
In here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you go by the overall for Saturday, you have four Division 1 and 2 cars in front of the first Division 3 car. We have Elcon and 904, Beckion and Lotus 23, David Yund on an Alfa Romeo, Oliver Day on a 904, and then you have Magnus on the Ferrari 250.
4016.
I think Magnus
So close.
is not ready.
What's that?
I think Magnus is not ready.
How do you know that?
Well, was it last night? I think yesterday. He had 22 laps, 0 finished.
Well, he had to finish one at least to put it on qualifying, right? Put it on pole or something.
So we're gonna have double the amount of cars Saturday. Or 3 laps.
It's very weird because I see only 47 people that put a lap on the server, yet we have about 48 signed up. So, and I don't think all of those people have actually put a lap on the server. So, I mean, they start from last if they haven't put a lap on the server, but.
Yeah, I think a lot of people that want to survive will probably use that as a strategy.
What, start from last and then
Yeah.
just go slow and then
Stay alive.
stay alive.
I don't know. You might have somebody that just sits in the middle of the road sideways or something. I mean, not that it happens, but if it did, that could be a problem.
Yeah, the thing is that, right, you need to finish. What do you need to finish? 50. What's the rules again? I need to remember that because it can get really tricky with the rules here. So you need to finish. What did I say? Notes. Nope, not the notes. Rules. You need to finish 50% of race distance, and you have to take the checkered. So that means you have to do 2 laps.
Did I put you have to take the checkered?
I don't know if you have done that, but in this case you have to take the checkered, which means that you can crash the first lap and then restart it.
Yeah, but on a track like this, you shouldn't be measuring or calculating 50% by laps. You should do that by time, race time.
No, because it's
the
by
lap
distance.
is
It's
just
distance
so
based.
long.
Yeah, so you have to complete 2 laps. So the 50% of the race distance is 2 laps. Well, 1.5, but so 2 because you have to close a lap. So you have to do 2 laps and you have to finish. So you have to be running at the end. So the only scenario to do that is either you do 2 laps and then crash on the third one. No, that's not going to work because you're not going to take the checkered. Well, no,
It's
that's
the
not
other way around. You crash on the first one and then
finish the last 2, yeah. Or you do the first 2 laps, you crash on the beginning of the third one, and then you restart and you do the third one, but it's not going to be counted because you're going to be a lap down, but you're taking the checkered flag. So you're not going to, by crashing on the third lap and restarting, you're still eligible to take the checkered flag. You have to do 1 lap to go take the checkered, but you will still be qualified in the standings as 2 laps.
Yeah.
So
By the way, Ross or George, what is the wait time for this since the lap is so long after the leader, crosses the line, after third lap? Let's say there is somebody is just starting their third lap. Is the game is gonna wait that long? 40 minutes?
Yeah.
It's not gonna time out.
I think it did when I did a qualifying lap not too long ago.
Yeah, qualifying, yes, but not in the race. So do you want, at that point, what do we do, right?
I mean, especially if you are going with with laps for
Yeah,
50%.
that's the issue. Is like that if I call it quickly and early, the game, the point, the way that the finishing order stands, is the way it is going to be is basically is going to give them 0 points. So either
That's
we,
why you can do an
so either,
exception for this race.
yeah, either we have to manually overwrite them, or what we can do is actually let the server keep running because we want to see if the people are gonna finish, and the finishers, that the leaders of each class, have them in the broadcast to do the interview, and we can close the broadcast even while the race is